Right, I think I'll start with a bit of background because there's a lot of new faces here that I have yet to have the pleasure of speaking to. So, I'm not a career politician. I spent the last 25 years in business. I originally went to medical school, then decided my business was doing better than my career. And so I, much to mum and dad, who were in the front row there, delight at the time, quit medical school in my final year to go focus on my business full time. Yes, it came good in the end. And I think this is the third time I pulled her out of retirement for this election campaign, but there you go. Yes, so I spent the last 25 years building a business in the New Forest, a tech business in the New Forest. Yes, it does happen. But have always been, ever since I've been able to vote, a Liberal Democrat. And I supported the party. Brenda, who's here somewhere, converted me and tried unsuccessfully for many years to get me to stand as a councillor while I was building the business. But I did deliver quite a few leaflets down on the waterside, including 5 a.m. on the morning of the 2010 election, which is obviously the election where we had some of our best results in a long, long time. But fast forward to more recently, I was lucky to have some success with the business. So it was sold in 2015. I did my earn out with company that bought us, and then thought, right, now I've got some time to do some more effort in politics. So I stood down on the waterside on a by-election and tripled our vote share in that by-election against the Conservatives. But unfortunately, it is an area where you can literally put a blue rosette on a donkey and it will get elected, as turned out. Because it was quite a donkey that got elected. But there we go. But I also thought, right, let's really step this up a bit. So there were sniffings of a snap election back at the end of last year. So I need to get through selection. So I went through the approvals process, which I think I wrote more in an hour and a half than I have done in the last 20 years. Went on from there and got onto the approved list. And then obviously the rest is history. I'm now stood here before you. But why do I want to stand? And I guess the reasons are quite evident, because I think politics in this country is at a turning point. Brexit is a symptom. It's not. It is the wrong question. Sorry, wrong answer to the right question. The right question is, why aren't things getting any better? Why am I paddling faster to stay the same? And that is the real issue. And the issue is not across the water in Brussels. The issue is 9 years, of which we have a bit of part of that. 9 years of not really investing in public sector. The financial crisis, we're still feeling the ripples from that. And we've had an unrestrained Tory government, not moderated by us in government for the last 4 years, that is doing untold damage to our public sector, public services and the foundation of our democracy. See, I believe there is a middle way which you can have capitalism with a conscience. Now, we have the ability to give everyone a as equal as possible start in life, but the ability to succeed. But we have to have a safety net. We have to look after our citizens. We need the NHS. We need social care, which is a breaking point. You probably know my wife's a surgeon, so I hear on a daily basis the struggles of the NHS and how we're struggling to recruit people. I think we're recruiting people from the UAE because no one from Europe will come work for us at the moment. I mean, why would you if you didn't know if you could even stay afterwards? So this is where we are. There's a huge amount to deal with. So that's why I'm standing, because I believe we need people in those green benches that haven't been career politicians. They've actually built things. They know what it's like to worry about paying the wage bill for your staff at the end of the month. I've got your hands dirty, done 24-hour days, all this sort of stuff. And I look particularly at the front benches of the two main political parties, and I think, is this our best? Really? Britain? G7 nation, and these are the people we have running the country. I wouldn't trust them to run a department, let alone a company. It's ridiculous. So we need more people going. So I'm putting my money, my time, and my life on hold to actually do something about it. And I hope you'll all join me on that journey.